Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crystal, and we are back with Now That's TV's The Hookup Part 2. This episode is called Pack Your Bags. We open this episode with Pookie disrespecting So Unique. Honestly, to me, Pookie she's coming for So Unique because of Tri-State, okay? And regardless of popular opinion, she's going to speak on how she feels. So Unique does not feel like a man should be put in, or a person who was born a man should be putting their hands on a woman. The genetic makeup is different. And I'm going to say this. So Unique's not wrong, okay? Pookie read her from the rooter to the tutor, okay? She read So Unique across all 50 states of America. The way, okay, like she read her down, okay? But as soon as So Unique says something back, now you want to throw something in my face? Absolutely not, okay? Pookie should stick to getting physical with trans, okay? She's a tranny, so go get physical with the trannies. The same way a man should get physical with another man. He should not be over here getting physical with a woman. Because all of y'all saying it's okay, Pookie did that, is the same ones who would say something if a man did the same thing to Pookie. So get out of my face. Bye. E.T. tells So Unique not to judge Pookie by her sexuality. Now, E.T., first of all, we're talking about her gender identity, honey, not her sexuality, okay? It's two different things. Number two, you're the one who exposed Pookie. So please be quiet. Like, girl, why are you even talking? Chastity, shout out to you, sister, for checking on that black woman in her time of need, okay? And, uplifting her, hearing her out. We need more of this all around in general on a daily basis. Okay, thank you. Then they take us to the DR, and Landon's still clocking Nola, okay? It's to the point Miss Desjardins herself steps in and lets Nola know she wilding out, and then she lets the face know he wilding out for letting Nola wild out. No shade. Rayface gets a call, and it's Mommy G in Tri-State. Then he drops the tea that he's with Shay. Nola in the face, drunk as hell, arguing real bad, like she Carisha real bad. They arguing real bad, okay? Nola really, she really pissed me and all of my little homegirls off with her little antics. Ladies, do not ever put your hands on a man, please. If you're defending yourself, that's one thing. But the way Nola's acting is not his sister. No, don't do this. They have a nighttime pool party, and everybody is turned up, taking shots. Isaiah lifting Tokyo in the pool, okay? Then they play Truth or Dare. And Slim kisses Levi, and she liked it, okay? I kissed again, and I liked it. Then she dares Pootie to twerk on Isaiah, and Amir was not feeling it. But I don't know why when you in they DMs, you trying to hunch on them, you been giving them a little eye this whole time you done been here, now all of a sudden you got an issue. And this was the perfect time to make their little triangle a square, respectfully. But he starts popping it and ends up getting popped by the leaping lemur Pootie. Nola specifically stating Slim's name is because she was booed up with Levi. I'm simple. I'm calling it. Yzma's plan is falling apart, just like the Emperor's New Groove. Her plans never was successful in the Emperor's New Groove. And it's not successful now. And Landon, I gotta shout you out too, because you have been eating almost every single episode that you have been on for me. You are very entertaining. No shade. So they take us down to Candy's dungeon, Candy's basement, okay? Allegedly. And Kay down there passing out stimulants, y'all. Like, it got very spicy, very nasty, very explicit down there. Okay, they gave us Dawn and Chastity getting it on. Then they gave us YBZ and Chastity getting it on. And, E.T. schools the fellas on how it's really done. And baby, it was giving lesbian.
What about your lesbian relationship, bitch? What about it?
The men were ready to blast off, and I don't blame them. Then Pookie shows off her talents. A couple of the other couples, they got it popping. And then Mommy G, of course, has to show off her talent. Chastity then has to make her decision between Dawn and YBZ. And because of their little pact that they already had, she chooses YBZ, y'all. Like, Dawn was ready to cry, no shade, but I'm going to be the one to say it, okay? I don't care. Pookie should have went home. I'm way more interested and invested in seeing Chastity choose between Dawn and YBZ versus Tri-State choose between Pookie and Mommy G. And not only that, we still got Kayla in the mix. They're slim, so yeah, all tea. Nola is searching for help to get away from the face because he's hella drunk, okay? He's lit, and they arguing. So she tries to walk away, and he grabs her by her hair, y'all. Like, I gagged at that. Then, she starts choking the hell out the face, and she kept choking this man. Like, it was too much for me. They should have been eliminated, in my opinion. Then Sway lines up the couples and asks if they playing or if they staying. If y'all staying, you're staying with your couple, your partner. If you playing, we got some Dominican 304, some bodega baddies over here for y'all, okay? Levi and Moses stay, but they choosing for real. And Tokyo's not jacking it. Now that TV keeps bringing females in for the guys, but no guys for the ladies. So what's tea? Then Tokyo drunk, she start checking the 304s, calling them puntas. Like, I know that's right, girl. The gay boys go over to talk to the 304s, and this whole scene was a key, y'all. Isaiah talking about El Tokyo on the set, like. Tokyo and Moses start arguing, and Moses really wants to make a point. You understand? Like, so he go and he grab him a 304, then he heads upstairs, playing in Tokyo face. Hello? Shade to the front, please. Your body is crazy, sister. Like, spectacular, amazing. Your body is tea. I see you. Hi. This scene, Tokyo was drunk than a skunk, okay? She was venting her feelings, and it was the dramatics for me. Landon talking about they only known each other 3 days. Like, what's that about? Is that true? Or like, 3 days? 3 days? And because of the dramatics, they get to choose, the females get to choose their partners. It's not fair and it's not the same, but we get it. They tried to put a little 1-2 on it. Tokyo couples up with Moses, of course. Pootie couples up with Landon. Isaiah couples up with Amir. Shay couples up with Rayface. Then it's Nola's turn. And if they're not coupled up, by the end of the night, then they go home. But the face is upstairs blacked out. So she tries to choose Kelvin, and baby, Kelvin ain't going. He makes sure it's known that he's coupled up with E.T., okay? Now, as to why Nola didn't just say she's coupled up with the face is beyond me. I don't know. But honestly, I think production was tired of her anyway, her and all her shenanigans. So Kelvin declines Nola. Y'all, why Nola pushed this man in the pool? She ain't know if he had his cell phone on him or nothing. Just full shove pushed this man in the pool. And I know he was mad as hell. Okay, for real. Everybody gagging. Child, Nola then turns around and tells the cast, like, in general, to shut up. And Miss Tokyo steps up like, hold on, bitch, who you talking to? Don't talk to my man like that. You know, I thought Tokyo was going to pop her real quick. I thought Tokyo was going to take Nola to the Nola, okay? But, you know, Nola's lucky because Tokyo was drunk and she had a lot of pent-up, you know, frustration that she needed to get out. But Kelvin diffuses the situation and he grabs Nola and dunks her in the pool with him. That was a very, very, I think, mature thing to do after she did it to him as well, instead of, you know, going 0 to 100. No shade. Then Slim steps up and she sort of did like a little juke. She was going over to Kelvin, but she ends up choosing Levi. And Nola comes up trying to trip her, like trying to, like, girl, move. And that's why you slipped, mamas. Mwah! No bars, okay? Just embarrassing. You just embarrassing yourself, sister. No shade. Sip up. So Nola gets eliminated, okay? And she goes up to Shay like, you got a problem? Put me out. Shay's like, girl, talk to my lawyer. Like, she's not with all of that, okay? Then she gives Slim that same energy. But Slim ain't going. And honestly, you know, she let the gay boys hype her up to fight. Levi definitely wanted her to pay it. Like, he was holding her hand like, please don't go. Please don't go. Like, but she gave in, okay? Her and Nola, you know, they get to arguing. And you can tell Nola tries to, like, sneak her while she's talking or, like, distracted. But it didn't work. Slim hit her with that Tootsie slide, okay? Slide to the right, left foot up, left foot right, okay? And send Nola back to the Nola, okay? And that's where we leave off. Comment below if you stayed the whole video. Like the video and make sure y'all subscribe. It's free, no shade. And I will see y'all in the next one. Mwah. No bars.